Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Cesar De La Torre, and today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of gun control. You're waking up early, getting ready to start your day, you turn on your TV, and while you're eating breakfast, you see breaking news. A shooter opens fire at a neighborhood church and kills 18 people. It is almost impossible to believe the reality we live in today. For the last decade, there has been more terroristic occurrences involving a gun, and that has led to the loss of innocent lives of innocent people. In 2018, staff writer Matt Basile-Gambros, on behalf of Pew Trust organization website, states, lawmakers in 27 states have responded by passing 67 new laws aimed at restricting gun access this year. On the opposing side, lawmakers have established concealed carry laws in an attempt to reduce terroristic attacks on innocent people. The purpose of my speech today will be to inform you on the current pros and cons regarding gun control. I've done extensive research on the gun control debate in order to present and better inform you of both arguments. I will discuss both sides of arguments, which include the positive impact that the Age 21 Act has had on our nation, why the use of guns can prevent violence, the concerns of having a gun in the home, and potential risks on banning gun use. I will begin by looking at the positive impact raising the age to buy and own a gun has on our nation. This is supported by the Trace Organization 2017 website, where in February 2018, Senators Jeff Flake and Dianne Feinstein introduced the Age 21 Act, which would increase the minimum age to purchase and own a firearm to 21. By raising the legal age to purchase a semi-automatic rifle to 21 is a policy more states should consider if they want to reduce the gun toll of gun violence across America. This is a problem reoccurring throughout the state that has seen improvement since the establishing of this act. While an 18-year-old's brain is similar to that of a fully mature adult, the key cognitive processes continue to develop until age 26. These include impulse control, which can affect an individual's ability to safely and appropriately use a gun. In addition, the 2019 Giffords Law Center website informs us statistically that one study found that state laws raising the minimum legal age to purchase firearms to 21 years were associated with a 9% decline in rates of firearm suicides among 18 to 20-year-olds. This group seems to be targeted more because of the young, immature age we are observing. For example, something that is comparable to this is that our car insurance is higher for younger adults because of the reckless behavior that is observed and known to this specific age group. The second point I'd like to discuss is the reason why the use of guns can stop violence from occurring. WYFF News 2019 website states that after the mass killing of children at Sandy Hook Elementary in December 2012 in Newtown, Connecticut, Wayne Lapierre, Executive Vice President and CEO of NRA, said, "The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun." Some would say if the teachers were legally armed, this could have prevented the traumatizing event from occurring. Studies indicate that firearms are used over 2 million times a year for personal protection, and that the presence of a firearm without a shot being fired prevents crime in many instances. WYFF News 2019 also stated that the Gun Owners of America states that armed citizens kill at least twice as many criminals as police do every year. 1,527 to 606. This just goes to show that the right citizens with guns use them at the time they're in bad situations where law enforcement is likely to not get there in a timely manner. Furthermore, after taking the pros into consideration, I would like to now inform you of a few cons regarding guns inside the home. In some situations, people that are not in a healthy mental state often make life-threatening choices that they seem as an easier way out. If a gun is nearby, that is something that can lead to a very bad lethal situation. In 2018, Dr. Shruti Shastri from HealthyChildren.org tells us that the risks of dying by suicide is 4 to 10 times higher in homes with guns. Teens with suicidal intentions are the most likely to commit suicide with a gun. More than a third of all unintentional shootings of children take place in homes of their friends, neighbors, or relatives. The fourth and final point I would like to inform you about is the potential risks of eradicating guns posed throughout the nation. In 2019, Crystal Aries from Etana.org shares her thoughts on how gun control legislation would likely create a cyclical black market for ownership for those who simply want a self-defense option. Buying a gun off a black market in a time period like this could land a very lengthy prison sentence on an individual. Gun control legislation attempts to create more safety by creating more loops for legal owners to jump through to own a firearm. For example, someone may go to a gun show and buy it from a private seller and not even be screened. If there is an opportunity to make money and not go through all the lengthy paperwork, they'll turn it in for a profit. According to the study published by Fox 5 News in 2019, an estimated 287,400 prisoners have possessed a firearm during their offense. The findings concluded 6% had stolen the weapon, 7% found it at a crime scene, and 43% obtained it off the street or on the black market. This goes to show how easily it is to obtain a firearm. Imagine how easy it would still be if guns were heavily banned. In conclusion, examining both aspects of gun control, this debate has allowed you to become informed of the positive impact the Age 21 Act has on our nation, why the use of guns can prevent violence, the concerns of having guns in homes, and the potential risks banning gun use has. I hope this discussion has better informed you of the positive and negative effects on gun control. Next time you step foot outside and notice the reality in which we live today, will you better understand what is happening on both sides of the resurfacing problem with firearms in America. Thank you for coming.